Hey Hema, look at this Bandhani print for 4.99.
There are many ways in which we can transfer designs onto a fabric. Now, it starts with the simplest single tone of dye, where we just dip and dye the fabric, and it goes up to, say, a jacquard work or a block printing, or even the more complex, intricate ones like the patola or ikat. Hidden amongst all of this is the 5,000-year legacy of the Indian Bandhani. All of this is what typically is sold as Bandhani in the market. But let's understand which is real, which is fake, and how to identify them. The first thing we need to understand about Bandhani is a tie and dye at that high temperature can be withstood only by natural fibers. So it's very, very rare you will find a polycotton mixture using the traditional tie dye and that it has also absorbed the dye like a natural fabric. Now, the thing about Bandhani is it's tie-dyed, and therefore how they do it is they will take a pinch and then they will tie the knot. Now, if you see it, the automatic position it will form is that of either a very extended or a square that is pinched on all sides, or a normal dot, a circular dot. Block print that impersonates as a bandhani. The first nuance that you will notice is that the circle is pure. There is nothing, the circle or the patch is pure. There is no evidence of a tie or a dye or a visual texture to it. This green thing that you see here has come because even despite tying it tightly, some bit of the green dye has seeped into the knot, which is not something that you will observe in a block print or a wax resist dyeing method. Now, that is something you will see irrespective of the size of the knot, even on a bigger knot or a smaller knot. If it is a tie-dye, you will have visual evidence of some streaks coming in. Now, the worst offender, however, is your polyester digital print version. So now in this version, if you see, this is a polyester fabric. So there is no way that a normal bandhani can ever be done on it. And then if you look at the print also, because it is done using a computer, the print is so uniform and it is the same replicated how many ever thousands of meters we make this fabric. Bandhani also comes from the land of Ajrak and Bujodi. Bandhani comes from Kutch in Gujarat in India. Other places there is a lot of Bandhani production is Rajasthan, other places in Gujarat, and our Madurai in Tamil Nadu, where it is practiced in a different form on a different cotton and called the Sungadi cotton. So when you observe a bandhani closely, if you ever get a chance, you will notice that there is no set pattern that someone has drawn and then made this. Most of the time it comes from their memory, and therefore it is an extraordinary skill. Now when we reduce it to a digital print, it is a big crime, isn't it? And the worst thing is when you're convincing an entire generation that this digital print is also a craft and it is called a bandhani print and it's different from the bandhani technique, then it is nothing but
गोलमाल है भाई सब गोलमाल है